Alright, hello everyone and welcome to my very first mod spotlight video for Grand Theft Auto 5. And oh, I am so happy to be making this video today, as since we now finally have this game on PC, we have started to see mods being made for it over the course of roughly the past 2 weeks or so, a little bit less than that actually. We've started to get them trickling through the system and, well, they are glorious, so I figured, hey, about time to start making some videos, and I thought I would start off my little mod spotlight series for this game with what is really the dependency for all the others, at least for the time being. Pretty much all the mods that I've seen so far requires a mod called Script Hook. And that is part of what we're going to be looking at here today. Now, what this mod does is it's essentially a plugin that allows other mods to actually talk to Grand Theft Auto 5. It's how they communicate back and forth and what allows us to do the fun things that we can do. And now the maker of Script Hook, Alexander Blade, has also packaged with this plugin sort of a starter mod for you to mess around with, and that is the Native Trainer. So today we will be looking at the combination of Script Hook plus Native Trainer being made by Alexander Blade, and what this allows you to do is essentially cheat your ever-living heart out, and it is beautiful. Now, essentially, it uses a lot of the same sort of cheat controls that you get with the video editor in the game, but it allows you to do it out here in the sandbox, and also adds in a few things on top of that, which is just fun. Now, how you do this is by using a lovely little menu, which you activate by hitting F4. There we go, and this is our Native Trainer, which is using, once again, Script Hook to actually talk to the game and allow us to do all the fun things that we can do in this trainer. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to start from the bottom here and go through the list this way, most likely, as well. These are sort of the, I'd say lesser used, well, probably not lesser used, but the least impressive of the features of this. These ones up here are very impressive, very fun, and oh god, I can't wait to play around with them. But yes, we'll start with miscellaneous. Ooh, though before I do that, I should probably tell you how I'm navigating around this menu. So again, F4 to activate, and then all of the controls for this are on the number pad. So if you're on a laptop and you don't have a number pad, good luck, but if you do have a number pad, it is 2, 8, 4, and 6 to move up, down, left, and right, etc. You also use 5 to actually make a selection, 0 to go back, and we also use 9 as well as the plus sign to do other activatable things, which we'll get to in a little bit because they're just so much darn fun. But yes, let's start by going into miscellaneous here. And this is, you know, a very small little menu. The primary feature in this, I would say, would be the next radio track. If you ever get sick of listening to a song on the radio, you can just hit this and it will skip forward to the next song on whatever radio station you're listening to. Handy little feature if, you know, you keep getting in the car and it's the same song over and over and over again. You can hit that and just continue forward. We also have the hide HUD option. Oh boy, flubbing my words already there. And this, it allows you to turn on or off the HUD, a very basic feature, useful if you're wanting to do any form of machinima, but then again, if you're doing machinimas, you should probably be doing it in the video editor rather than the sandbox, but hey, I don't judge. A useful feature, but I'm going to leave the HUD on because, well, we're going to need it here in a little bit. The next option here in the menu is weather. Very fun. We can turn the wind on or off. We can also change the weather. Let's actually angle up a bit more towards the sky, and we can change it to be extra sunny, nice and clear, very cloudy, add a little bit of dreary smog to it all, even drearier fog, some nice overcast weather, some beautiful rain, add a little thunder in there for dramatic effect, clearing but still raining, neutral, which is just sort of like a, I don't know, a golden hue to the screen, or sepia toned a bit. We then have snow, which is always fun to do. A nice little change of pace considering the typical weather in this game. Blizzard, Snow Light, and then finally, oh, I skipped a bit, Xmas. I honestly don't know what makes this Xmas, but hey, we're gonna roll with it, and I'm gonna go back to Extra Sunny for the purposes of recording, and then move ourselves up to the next option here of Time. And this, well, this section basically gives you the power of a Time Lord. It's glorious. With this option, you can move forward time to, well, we were at 11:19, now we're at 12:19. We can move it back to 11 o'clock. We can also pause time altogether, so if you like a specific time of day, you can just pause it there. And of course, sync with system time, so whatever time is on your computer. Very interesting. If you're wanting that, I don't know, I prefer having the quicker day-night cycles, but who knows, maybe that's your thing. Let's head back and up into world options. Now this is interesting. We'll start off with moon gravity. This is, well, it changes the gravity of the world from normal to moon gravity, so you can jump higher and do various things. It's honestly, I don't like this option, because when you're trying to drive, it makes things hell, as you can't get any traction, because since it's moon gravity, your car's always kind of wanting to lift off, even off the most slightest bump. So I like to keep it off. We then have random cops, random trains, random boats, and garbage trucks. And what these options allow you to do is basically take these out of the sandbox of the world. So if we turn off cops, you won't have random cops and cop cars wandering around the map. They'll only show around if you actually get a wanted level. So basically, you use these to turn those things off, and the only way really for you to get them then is to do it yourself. Personally, I like having them all on because, well, it adds to the sandbox world, but hey, if you want to turn those things off, you can do so. We then can go up to vehicles, and this is where things start getting very, very fun. Now, we're going to start off in the car spawner, and, well, with this, you can spawn a car into the game. It's pretty self-explanatory, but honestly, it's not just cars, it's any vehicle in the game. Now, it may not look like much here, but we can move side to side with the number keys here to select, say, an air tug, which... Did it? Oh, there it is. There, it spawned in front of us. There we go. We now have that on the map for us to use. And if we're actually moving around to different vehicles, you don't just have these selections here. You can also go up and down with the arrow keys, and you'll notice up in the top left-hand corner, we're on page 1 of 35. And this is how you go around and actually find the vehicles you want to use. And we can spawn in everything from cars to planes to boats. We could bring in a laser right here. There we go. We now have a glorious jet fighter, and it is beautiful. You can just fly around with that to your heart's content. And this will spawn in any vehicle in the game, I believe including heist vehicles, but then again, you've got to find it through this massive list of vehicles. So let's go back out, and now this is paint random. What this will do, if we spawn, oh god, just like a normal car. Banshee, there we go. Oh my, we deleted the plane. I didn't know it did that, actually. I hadn't spawned a car on top of another car before. But if we get inside the Banshee, go back to vehicles, using the paint random, we can paint it random colors, and it just kind of cycles through random paint options until you find something suitable for yourself or just crazy that it works. Now, we also have Fix, which will allow you to, well, fix your car. Any damage that the car has suffered, this will repair it. The next option we have is Warp in Spawned, and what this allows you to do is basically when you spawn a car, you'll pop inside of it. Because you'll notice when we spawned these vehicles earlier, we had to still walk to it and actually get in the vehicle. But if we get out, turn this on, and spawn another Banshee, we start inside the car. It makes life a little bit more convenient and also can lead to some very fun and amusing games. I was screwing around with this earlier. I was flying in a laser, went under a bridge really, really low, and then spawned inside of a boat that I, created into the world. It was glorious. It opens you up to a lot of fun and interesting possibilities. Now, next on the list is Invincible. This will, of course, make your car invincible. It cannot be killed. Now, it still will take visible damage, though, so if we crash into this tree, we do have some scuff marks there on the front. It's minor. Oh, what the? Guy pulling me out. What the hell? Hold on a moment. I gotta teach this guy a lesson. Just kick him, and then punch him, and then punch him. There we go. He's down. Excellent. And then back into the car. So once again, you'll notice we have scuff marks on the front of our car. Now, with Invincible, we still will get those scuff marks, but they won't destroy our car. But of course, we can always go back up to fix and get rid of those immediately. And now the last option we have is Speed Boost, and this, oh dear God, it's fun. It gives you a speed boost to use, and like I told you earlier, there are some activatable things with the plus key, as well as 9. And for the speed boost, it's on 9, and if we hit 9, there we go. Oh dear God, oh go, and we're dead. It is very, very difficult to control the speed boost, but it's really, really fun. Oh, I went on the highway with that earlier, and I was just plowing through cars. I had Invincible car on, plus I had on Franklin here, Invincibility, which we'll get to here momentarily, which actually... Oh no, we have weapons next. There we go. On weapons, we have a selection of things. Now, right now, I have finished up the game, but I didn't really buy many weapons. Like, you'll notice all I really have here for Franklin is the grenade launcher. I gave Michael and Trevor really a lot of the explosive stuff. Well, what if I want all those weapons? I can get that with the Get All selection. If I just hit that, all weapons have now been added. And you'll see there I now have all 6 of the different things here. We got the grenade launcher, RPG, minigun, fireworks launcher, and railgun. I love the railgun. So much fun to get in shootouts with this thing, because I'll show it off in a moment when we are looking more at the wanted level things. So, after we get all weapons, the thing is, they won't have any attachments. You will have to go and get attachments for them, but you have them in the game now. The next option is no reloads. You will never have to reload your gun. You just keep on shooting. You can turn that on or off. Fire ammo is pretty self-explanatory. It's incendiary ammo. You shoot things, they catch on fire. Explosive ammo, you shoot things, they go boom. It's great. Explosive melee is when you punch things, they go boom. We're going to turn that on real quick. Hold on a moment. Let's go to fisticuffs and take out this trash can. Boom. We exploded the trash can. It's really fun and just completely ridiculous, and I love it. We then also have, on the last option here, vehicle rockets, and that is the other activatable. The using the plus key on the number pad will fire rockets from your vehicle, and that... I need a car, hold on. That is just fun. Now, while I'm getting over to a vehicle, let's actually head back and head up to player to take a look at the other options in here. This is, I'd say, the bread and butter of this mod, probably what will be used the most. Now, the first thing, oh, actually, I'm in a car now. Let's blow something up. Hold on a moment. Okay, we're stealing the car. Now we're in the car. The car should be invincible because we do have that turned on, and we hit the plus key. We shoot rockets. Let's move forward a little bit. We now have police on us. This will make things more interesting. And boom. There we go. It fires RPG shells out, and you're good to go. Now I'm going to immediately demonstrate something in the player area that is very important. Turn the wanted level down. There we go. We can turn the wanted level up or down, whatever it is you desire. Very fun. But let's start back up at the top and get Franklin out of the car. Now, the skin changer allows you to change your character to any other character. Now, actually, before we do that, let's get back. Oh, no, I need to go forward in time to get a little bit more light out here. Face towards the sun so it's more visible to you. There we go. Back to player. Change skins, and like with the cars, you navigate this by going left and right, up and down, and you have 69 pages of things to choose from, and you can turn yourself into any of these things. Like, say you want to be a dolphin. Oh, no, I guess we probably have to be in water to actually become a dolphin. Let's become a cat. There we go. We don't have to be in water to become a cat, but now here we are. We are, in fact, a cat, which is our thing. We can itch the back of our neck. There we go. Let's become Franklin again. Now, here is one of the issues I have with this. When you become any of the people, like, say, a hippie, every time you hit hippie... Actually, maybe that one's not a very good one to select. Every time you hit these, generally, they will become slightly different. So, actually, if we head back to Franklin, every time we hit Franklin, he's going to be in a slightly different outfit. You can't just go back to what you were using as Franklin, except for this. Reset skin to the very defaults of that character. So now we're back to what we looked like at the very beginning of the game as just regular old default Franklin. But yes, you can change your character to anything you desire, from a valet to a factory worker, a scientist, sweatshop worker, even a dead hooker if you want. I don't know why you'd want to be that, but you can go and do that. Now, the next option we have here is a teleport. Very fun, very useful. You can move around the world to your heart's content, so say if we want to go to the airport. There we go, we're at the airport. We have teleported there, and yes, it is glorious. It makes getting around to specific locations much easier. Sadly, these are the only options. I wish there were a few more, but, you know, it's suitable. Now, fix player is the next important thing. Like with the fix car, it repairs yourself. Any damage you've taken, it will just be fixed. So your health, body armor, etc. will become fixed. Actually, you might have just seen in the bottom right-hand corner that our armor and our special abilities went up. I didn't realize I had no armor on him. Oh yes, we died. I forgot about that. Next is add cash. Since we already did look at reset skin, add cash will give you $1 million. Wanted level up will, of course, make the police come after you. You keep hitting it to get more stars. And then wanted down the opposite way. Never wanted will mean, well, you never get a wanted level. It's impossible. Invincible means you can't die no matter what you do. For instance... Oh, God, hold on. I've got to turn all weapons back on. When you change skins, you tend to lose your weapons. There we go. All weapons on, no reload. There we are. Invincible. And... drop a grenade. Now, I am invincible, so this shouldn't kill me. There we go. It didn't kill me. Oh, thank God. That would have been very embarrassing if it would have. The next one is police ignored. This is interesting. What it does is the police will still come after you, but they won't shoot you. They will get out of their cars, they'll point their guns at you, but they won't fire. Now, that being said, security guards will still shoot at you, and so will police officers in helicopters. But any cops on the ground, they'll chase after you, they'll get out, point their guns, but they won't shoot unless you shoot them first. So that is a thing. The next, unlimited abilities, it, well, gives you your unlimited special ability. Very good. Noiseless allows you when you're sneaking around to make absolutely no noise. Fast swim means, well, you swim fast. Fast run, you run fast. And super jump, you jump high. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Let's turn these on. And play around with some of these things and just get our wanted level all the way up, and I'll show you that police ignored thing. It's so weird, but so fun. And also the railgun, I told you I was going to play with it because it's just so entertaining. Hello, coppers, please come. Oh, here they come. They're coming from all directions now. Yes, 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 please come in route. There they are, I'll blow up this one. Oh, and help if I hit him. There we go, we hit him, destroyed him. Helicopter, like I said, will shoot at us because they technically can't ignore us. So let's just get rid of them. But now we should have loads of air vehicles at us. And who's shooting me? Oh, see, all these guys are not shooting at me. It seems if they're on vehicles, they will shoot, so I think it was those SWAT guys when they were hanging off the side of the vehicle, they were shooting at me. But now that they're on the ground, they can't. I've got a 5-star wanted level, and they can't do a thing except for punch me. And if I shoot them, that person will shoot back. So he's on the ground, he's sort of struggling a bit, but once he composes himself, if he does, I did kind of shoot him in the gut. Oh, there he goes, he will shoot at me. There we go, sorry sir, gotta take you out. And yeah, that is the very, very strange thing about the ignore police thing. But let's turn that back off, and yeah. There we go, and now everyone is shooting at me. Turn it off again, they stop. I command the police. Fire! Hold your fire. There we go. And I'm gonna steal one of your guys' cars. Just ignore me. Oh yes, super jump. That's the super jump. I hadn't really showed that off. I'm taking one of your vehicles. Pardon me, gentlemen. And I have rockets. And this is where this just gets stupid fun. I now have a completely invulnerable vehicle. I can shoot rockets at my heart's content. And the police are all trying to gun me down. Oh yes, though they're still on ignore, aren't they? Let's turn that off. There we go. Oh yes, hello gentlemen. Let's just get rid of them and be on our way with rockets. And this is why I love this trainer. And of course, the oh my god, why am I forgetting the script hook mod that makes it function. It's just loads of fun. I have spent probably an hour before making this video just driving around the airport, firing rockets at police cars, and dodging them with, of course, speed boost. Oh my god, we're going so quick. And of course, 3, oh, I almost forgot about this. 3 will stop you immediately. So, oh god, oh my god, I ramped us into the air with the speed boost. Hadn't done that before. Interesting. We're gonna be on a factory. Oh yes, in 3 stops you wherever you're at. I forgot about that. We're now in the air. Oh, it's beautiful. And drop us gently onto the factory floor. Ramp away! This is the fun that you can now have in GTA 5. I can make a flying car. Of course, stop it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Get myself into a nice position. And drop us. There we are. Glorious. Oh, I love mods. I love mods so very much, and I hope all of you do too. If you would like to check this mod out for yourself, I will have the download link in the description as always, because, well, it's just loads of fun, and you should really go and play around with this. If you have GTA 5 on your computer, go and give this a try, and just do crazy, stupid things. It's beautiful. So yes, I hope you all have enjoyed this episode today, and of course that you come back for the next, when we will be looking at yet another entertaining and most likely crazy stupid mod. But until that time, thank you for watching, my friends, and as always, have a good one. Now away! Oh my god, I am a flying car. This is glorious. Oh, I hit the fence. Okay, alright. Later, folks.